Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Now we've got Monday night personals for anyone that wants to jump on for tonight. We'll do them live for you. Last team. Yeah. Hey, Paulie, you back? Or what's the last team? Oh, is there one team left? Let me have a look. No. Hey, Taylor, you're back too. So this is Monday night personals. So if anyone wants to jump on board, we have some personals you can do. Click refresh on the chat. Yeah, click refresh on the chat. I don't know if the chat's working. Yep, you're there, Paulie. You're typing. All right, let's have a look. What am I missing? What am I forgetting? Don't forget the big boy. What am I forgetting? Hang on, I've lost something here. Have I? Don't forget the big boy. I'm trying to think what the big boy is. What have I forgot? Let me see. Let me refresh these things here. Oh no! Explain to me. I'm lost. I'm lost, Paulie. I'm lost. It's not hard for me to get confused, or it's not hard at all. So this is Monday Night Personals. Let's go over to this screen while we get an understanding what's happening. All right, this is Monday Night Personals. If you want to jump on board, you can go to this break. 2405 Monday Night Personals. We have a personal to do for Cherry, which is 5 loose hobby packs. There they are there. And if anyone else wants to, gotta forget this one. Hang on. Forgot to take this one off. Where is it? Yeah. If anyone else wants to jump on board and do some Monday Night Personals, you're welcome to. Anything purchased here on this site here, 3 loose hobby packs, 2 starters, 5 starters, 5 starters retail box. We will do live for you tonight. So just Taylor, you still there, Taylor, or you might have to refresh the stream. Maybe I have to refresh the stream. I don't know how this refreshing work. I do know how it works, but I don't know why we always have to do it. But that's just what I've been told. So yeah, we'll do personals for you if anyone wants to jump on board. There's also 3 teams left in the next break. It is break 2408. The teams that are left: St Kilda, Sydney, West Coast. Most likely this will be Wednesday. And that's the other breaks. The images have not loaded, so maybe you thought I'm hacking. So let's just reload them. All right, that's what's we're going to read that a refresh. Maybe Paulie's messages were from the old stream and they just came through now. You're still there, yeah? I reckon maybe Paulie's messages were from the old stream and they just came through now. Click refresh, Paulie, if you're still online. Click refresh, or maybe close the stream down and open it. I'll wait for you if you're still online. Maybe it's the chat's not working. I reckon that's probably what's happening because too many streams. It's probably thought we're hacking, but we're not hacking. So we've got 3 teams left in this break, which should be Wednesday. 4 spots left in personals. Jump on board. We done the one for Sebastian. Now we're going to do cherries. And if you're online, stay online because we're going to go through the AFL scores. We're going to go through the results and see what happened this week. It was round 8, so we're going to go through them later. And we're going to go through the select instant win prizes and tell you all about them. So let's go back here. Let's do the personal for Cherry, so we don't have to let them wait too long, but I think they're going to watch the stream on replay. And then we can talk all night or however long you want about the scores, the instant wins, and anything else that you want to discuss. Happy to talk about any stuff you want to discuss. Let me just close my chat down. Maybe my chat's broken. I'll open it back again. All right, I've opened my chat again. All right, let's go. Let's do this break. Let's do this personal for Cherry. Good luck to you, and hopefully we can hit you something amazing. Five packs for you, Cherry. There they are. There, we'll line them up. 5 packs of Footy Stars Hobby. Thank you for getting involved in the personals. Really appreciate it. And now we're going to try and hit you something amazing. Good luck to you. Taylor, you're still there. That's good. All right. Good luck to Cherry. What can we get for you in this personal? We start off with Dragon Scales for the Cats. So well done, Cherry. Geelong Dragon Scales number 755 of 799. So good start. Jack Viney. And that's Thunderbolt, Tom Powell. Hopefully it's numbered. That's not numbered. Jake Saligo. Good luck to Cherry. What are we going to get for you? What are you hoping for? I'd love to hit a golden ticket in the personal. We have another Thunderbolt, Elijah Hollins. Not numbered. Elliot Yeo. Two packs remaining in this personal for Cherry. If anyone else wants to do any personals, we'll do them for you tonight. We have another Thunderbolt, Archie Perkins. This is not what we want to see. We want to see the big hits. Joy Simkin. All right, 1 pack remaining in the personal for Cherry. Good luck, and I hope it's a ripper. Please be something amazing. It is another Thunderbolt, James Warple. Please be numbered. Not numbered. Nick Martin. That is that 5 packs for you, Cherry. Thank you for jumping on board in this personal. Really appreciate it. We'll get these packed up for you. What do you want to do next? Do you want to go through the AFL scores or do you want to go through the select instant win? I'll pack these up and we'll decide AFL scores. All right, we'll do the AFL scores. Let me pack these up and we'll do the AFL scores. Let's get rid of that. Bear with me while I pack this up. That was the personal for Cherry Cherry. Thank you very much on getting on board. We'll pack that up and we'll come back. Okay, we're back. We are back. We'll move it over. All right, let's go through the AFL scores. Let's go back to this screen. I know I'm not sure if you why you can't comment, Paulie. I think you're online, but you're not. Your comments are not coming through. I don't know why. So if you are online and your comments are not coming through, let me try and send you the link again. Because for some reason, if you are trying to comment, they're not coming through. So try this link. Because I can see you're online and maybe you have been trying to comment, but no messages are coming through for some reason. So try that link and maybe close your browser and open it again and see if that works. All right, we'll do the AFL scores. Then we'll do so if anyone wants any personals, jump on. There's 4 spots remaining for tonight. We'll do them while we are live. So if you want to get on board, we're happy to do them. You just buy it, pay for it, and we'll do it for you straight away on this stream. There is also 3 spots left in the next break, which should be Wednesday, St Kilda, Sydney, and West Coast. So let's do the AFL scores. So the opening round was on Thursday night, the Bombers versus the Kangaroos. I was at this game. I saw the Bombers kick 6 goals in the first quarter, and then they only kicked one goal in the next 3 quarters. And the Kangas, they kicked 7 goals in the next 3 quarters. They kicked 2 goals, but then they kicked 7 over the next 3 quarters. So the Bombers ended up winning by 3 points by behinds. The Kangaroos almost won the match. They almost did. And let's see who was best on ground. Or fantasy points. Harry Sheasel, he had a good game. Tristan Cherry dominated the ruck against Goldstein. Zach Merritt, once again, outstanding. The goal kickers, Archie Perkins with 3, Zerha with 2. The leading disposals, Zach Merritt with 35. And the hitouts, 39 to Cherry. So the Bombers get the win by 3 points, but they nearly lost it. Oh, Taylor's boys, St Kilda versus the Dockers. Second game of the round. It was one-sided football. 8 points up at quarter time for the Saints. 20 points up at half time. And the Dockers only kicked 4 goals in the second half to St Kilda's 10 goals in the second half. And the victory was 61 points. What a win by the Saints. What an absolute good victory. 139 fantasy points for Jack McRae. What a pickup by the Saints for him. The goal kickers, 4 goals to Shaman, 3 to Machito, 2 to Jaya Miss. They were fantastic. 38 possessions for Jack McRae. And the hitouts, Rowan Marshall with 38, Sean Darcy with 32. So the hitouts was like a 50-50, 60-40. So not bad. Outstanding effort by the Saints to get a 10-goal victory. The next one was the Bulldogs versus the Power. And this was a big victory, 90 points. Yes, they played in Ballarat and the Bulldogs won by 90 points. Did Power even turn up? Did they even make an effort in this game? They were in the lead. They were in the lead by 3 points at quarter time. And then what happened? They kicked 3 goals in the second half to the Bulldogs, 18 goals in the second half. Absolute amazing by the Dogs. 7 goals in the third quarter, the premiership quarter, and then 5 goals in the last. 11 behinds. What a win. Tim English, 145. Bont, 126. They both had 3 goals. Norton, English, and Bont all with 3 goals. Bailey Dale with 31 possessions. How much did Bont get? 23, but he had 3 goals and 126 fantasy points. Hitouts. 46 for Jordan Sweet, but it doesn't matter because Tim English had 30 and the Dogs won by 90. This game, another smashing for the week. Wow. So we had close game, smashing. 60-point win, Adelaide versus the Blues. Jordan Dawson, once again, he could be leading the Brownlow. I don't know, but there could be another 3 Brownlow votes going his way. Also 3 goals. Rankin, Milera, Max Michelini with top disposal getters. Paddy Cripps had 24. And the hitouts, 40 to Riley O'Brien and 16 to Tom De Koning. So the way the Crows won this match was they chipped and they played the slow game. They picked up uncontested marks all night, and the Blues just couldn't get it in the game. And from the uncontested marks Adelaide picked up, they were able to go forward and put a score on the board. The Blues were not able to make an effort in this game because the Blues were outcoached by the Crows. Yes. And then that was a 60-point win to the Crows. This was probably game of the round. Finals football at the G. On Saturday night at 7:30 p.m, you saw the Pies versus the Cats. It was neck-to-neck football. Geelong in front. Geelong. Now, Pies in front at quarter time. Look, Geelong took the lead. Pies took the lead. Pies had the lead, and they had it. They went out to a 4-goal lead, the Pies. In midway through the third quarter, they went up to a 4-goal lead. Then the Cats just pegged it back. The Pies got a goal, and in the last quarter, it's a 7-point lead to the Pies. 7-point lead at 3-quarter time to the Pies. And then after that, in the last quarter, the Pies hit the lead. The Cats hit the lead, and there was like 3 or 4 minutes to go. The Cats were in front by 15 or 16 points, and the Pies nearly won. They nearly won it. 20 seconds to go. Jack Crisp takes a mark 45 metres out on a little angle, and he didn't have enough legs to make the distance, and the Cats end up winning by 3 points. Patrick Dangerfield was outstanding in this game, but Darcy Cameron, 140 fantasy points and Pendles. They got Brody Mychek 4 goals, Sean Manor 2 goals, 34 for Bailey Smith, Josh Dacos 32. Where's Nick? Nick Dacos 28. And the hitouts, 38 hitouts to Cameron. Clearances, 8 clearances for Manor, 6 to Sidebottom, 6 to Nick Dacos. The Dogs are flag. They are flag contenders. I agree with that. They definitely are flag contenders. The next game, so that was a 3-point win. So far we had a close game, 3-point. 10 goals, 90 points. 10 goals, 3 points. Now we've got Eagles versus the Demons. This was a close game up until halftime. The Eagles were actually leading at halftime by a goal, a kick, 6 points. The Eagles led. Then they started off the third. They got a quick goal, and then they just fell apart. The Demons went bang in the third quarter. The premiership quarter is the third quarter. The Demons went back and they kicked 7 goals in the third and 6 goals in the last to take the win by 32 points. The top getters, Max Gawn with 158 fantasy points. The goal kickers, Waterman with 3, Turner with 3, Hewitt with 3. Max Gawn, 35 disposals, Petrarca 29. So that means Maxi Gawn got 47 hitouts, 9 clearances for him, 8 for Petrarca, 6 to Viney, 5 to Rivers, 5 to Langford. So the top 5 clearances went to the Demons, and they won by 5 goals. 3 games to go. We'll open them all up. Sydney, we're back on the winners list with a 14-point win against the Giants at the SCG. They were leading at quarter time. They were leading at half time. They were leading for the whole match. The Giants never took the lead in this match. Finn Callahan and Whitfield. 3 goals to Stringer. 34 to Green. 33, 29, and 28. So the top disposals went to the Giants, but Sydney won. The hitouts went to Grundy, but 50-50 match on the hitouts. What are the clearances? 7 to Warner. He was outstanding, Warner. I think he was best on ground. And Sydney get the victory by 14 points. So good win by them. They're back on the winners list. This was an absolute smashing. The Hawks versus the Tigers. Another 10-goal loss this weekend. It was one-way traffic. At halftime, 34 points. Then at three-quarter time, even more. And then at full time, they end up winning by 65 points. And as you can see from the worm, it just goes up, 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 a small dip, and then up. And they got the win. The Hawthorn got the win, celebrating their 100th year in the competition in front of all their premiership, not all of them, just a lot of their premiership players. Massimo D'Ambrosio was outstanding. 128 fantasy points and 2 goals with 30 possessions. Nick Watson, Gunston, Ginnivan, Ambrosio, and Chol with the multiple goal kickers. Battle Jitta and Massimo with over 30 disposals. And the hitouts were neck and neck. Nankervis took the hitouts 29 to 26. 6 clearances to Josh Ward. So not a very good effort by the Hawks to get the win by 65 points. Then the Q clash, the Lions versus the Suns. The Lions are just that much better. They are They are premiership favourites at the moment, the Lions. The Giants, the Suns, the Suns were in front, but not for long. They were in front for most of the first quarter, but then a late goal in the first quarter to the Lions meant they took a lead by 3 points going into quarter time. And at halftime, the Lions are still leading. Then the lead extended in three-quarter time, and at full time, they were leading by around 30 points, but they ended up winning by 17. The Suns decided to try and kick a few goals back, but they couldn't peg the distance in the time remaining, and they lost by 17. So well done to the Lions. Very impressive by them, and they are definitely premiership favourites. Have a look at the ladder. The Lions with 7 wins, 1 loss. The loss going to the Pies. The Pies 6-2. Their most recent loss was to Cats. Then you got the Hawks with 6 wins. The Suns up in the top 4 with 5. The Crows also 5th. The Bulldogs and Cats with 5 wins. The Giants are making up the top 8 with 4 wins. And then below the top 8, in the bottom 8, you got the Dockers, the Saints, the Bombers, the Power, all with 4 wins. 16 points. Freo, St Kilda, Essendon, and Power. The Blues, Sydney, Melbourne with 3 wins. And Richmond with 2, North with 1, and West Coast with no wins this season. Are they going to get a victory, the Eagles? Can they win? They got the Tigers next week. The Bomber, no, that's not next week. That's wrong. This one is round 8. Is it? I don't think it's updated. Oh, yeah, no, that is next week. That is, yep. The Eagles have the Tigers next week. So can the Eagles beat the Tigers, or will the Tigers get another win on the board? They're not going to get many this year, so they'll take any win they get. So that's the ladder. It's an interesting ladder. The bottom 2 teams have lost 5 games in a row, I think. Or no, at least this is the last 5. This is the last 5 that they've lost. But the Eagles have lost all 8 this season. But the last 5, the Eagles have lost to the Giants, the Blues, the Bombers, the Hawks, and the Demons. And North has lost to the Swans, the Suns, the Blues, Power, and the Bombers. So that's the ladder. Let us let me just refresh this. I think we may have a personal, maybe. No, that's 2 spots left. Did any personal sell? Let's have a look. No. All right, we've still got 4 personals. So if you want to jump on, I'll do the personal for you. No worries, Taylor. Have a good one. I'll catch you on the next stream. It will be Wednesday at this stage. So we'll see you then. So that's the ladder. Let's have a look at the stats. Fantasy points per game. Lockett Whitfield is leading the points, fantasy points. Smith, Gawn, Dawson, and Merritt helping him out. The goal kickers, Ben King with 24, Jack Higgins 21, Gunston 20, Nick Lucky 20, and Philthorpe also 20. Disposals per game average, Tom Green 32.6, Merritt 31, Whitfield 31, Dacos 30, and Bailey Smith 30. And then the marks, 68 marks to Callum Wilkie, Hayes 67, Salem 66, Andrew 65, and Whitfield 62. Who goes still second? Higgins. He is. 21 goals for Jack Higgins. Mate, he could win it this year. In the small forwards can win the goal kicking this year. You just don't know what's going to happen. He's only down by 3, and he can definitely win it. He's kicked 21 goals, 6. The interesting one is Jesse Hogan. He's kicked 18 goals, 4. So very, very accurate. Also 18 goals for Darcy Fogarty. So that's the goal kicking. That's the AFL results. If you want any personals, jump on board and we'll get them done for you. We have 4 personals left if anyone wants them, and I'll do them for you while I'm live. Let's go through the select instant win. Let's upload it for you. Let's upload it here. Also, let's update this. 2 teams left in break 2408. There's 2 teams left, so if anyone wants to jump on board, the 2 teams are St Kilda and West Coast, and 4 spots left in the personals. So jump on board if you want to get your personals done while we are live. Let me load up the select instant win so we can go through it. Instant win, here we go. All right, that's loaded up, and I've got a spreadsheet for this. Let me load up my spreadsheet. All right, here we go. All right, this is what we want. Yes. All right. All right, we'll move over to the other screen where I'll show you the select instant win prizes, and I'll go through them so you know what to expect with the instant win prizes. Let's have a look now. All right, the instant win. So if you get an instant win with select, you jump online to here where it says instant win. You click that, and you got to type in your details. And at the back of the instant win is a scratcher. You scratch it off and you punch the code in and you click submit, and then you wait to see what your prize is. I've made a list here of all the prizes, but we'll go through them on Select's website so you can see them. There is 20 breakout sets, green full set, same number. So it is a green breakout full set. There's 20 of these to give away. And these are all the same number, and they are numbered between 1 and 20. So someone will get number 1, number 2, number 3, and so on. Up to 20. There's 20 of them to give away. Then there's 80 breakout sets, green full sets, individually numbered from 21 to 150. This will be random. So you'll get a full set of 80 cards with all different numbers. There's 80 of them. Then there's 50, 50, and 50. So 150 prizes. So prize 3, 4, and 5 are breakout green sets with the first 6 teams: Adelaide, Brisbane, Carlton, Collingwood, Essendon, Freo. And you'll get, there's 50 of them, and you'll get 30 cards numbered to 150. Then there's 50 green team sets B and 50 green team sets C. All it is A is the first 6 teams, B is the next 6, and C is the 6 after that. And you can see the list of the teams here. So that's 50, 50, and 50. So there's 150 of these prizes with the team sets green breakout set. Then the next prizes are a new epic design for all the teams. All the teams have 2 cards. and you receive both cards. It doesn't say if it's going to be the same number or a random number. It doesn't say. It just says individually number to 70, printing on silver rainbow reflective foil board. So there is 1,200 of these prizes, I believe. I've done my list, as you can see. Let's have a look here. 1,260 prizes with the epic instant win. So 1,260 epic instant win prizes. The color of them is silver rainbow reflective foil board. Each team has 70 of these to give away. Now with these, the instant win expires. And if what happens, I would love to know what happens to the unredeemed prizes. For example, these ones, where these are numbered to 70, what happens if only 50 are redeemed? What happens to the other 20? That's what I would love to know. So, for example, Essendon, Harrison Jones, and Nick Martin. Let's say 50 Jones got redeemed and 50 Nick Martin gets redeemed. What happened to the other 20 for those two players? That's what I'd love to know. There's no information what happens for the cards that are not redeemed, especially with these that are actual physical cards. And they're numbered to 70. So that's a nice little prize. You can see the names of players you can get. So it's not a bad set to pick up. Then there is 72 legacy sealed boxes. So 72 people will have a chance to win a legacy sealed box. And then there is 20. There is 20 instant win for winners that will win a 2025 Footy Stars case. So 20 cases to be won for the people that redeem with the prize and they win a Footy Stars case. There's 20 of them to give away. Then we're getting towards the end. The selector also giving away 128 prizes of 2 Footy Stars boxes. So if you win the prize and you win 2 boxes, there's 128 instant win prizes with two boxes of 2025 Footy Stars. Then 2 prizes to go. Prize 27 and prize 28. So let me think. So where were we? There's 128 instant prize winners of 2 Footy Stars boxes. And now we're up to the last 2 giveaways. Prize 27, prize 28. Prize 27 is leading goal kickers, 80 instant prize winners with an 18 card set of goal kickers. So this is the 2024 leading goal kicker set, and there's 80 of these to be won. They are limited edition to 80. It doesn't say if your set will be the same number or random number. All it says is there's 80 instant win prize winners who will win 18 card sets limited to 80. And then the last prize, which I'm sure everybody wants to win this one, it is 18 boxes of 2024 Supremacy. So that's the prize winners. That's the prizes Select have offered. I've made my own spreadsheet. In total, there's 1,828 prizes. So if you want to work out your chance of winning the Supremacy box, your percentage chance of winning the Supremacy box in the instant win, it is 18, divide that by this number, times it by 100, There's like a 1% chance. You got a 1% chance to win a supremacy box in your instant win prize card if you get that. To win the goal kickers, let's have a look at the goal kickers. Oh, we've done something wrong here. You've got a 4% chance to get the goal kicking card. So these two are really awesome prizes that you could win. Even the case, the Footy Stars case, that's a nice one. 72 legacy boxes. So Select have done an outstanding effort to allocate these prizes for the winners once they redeem it. But like I said, I'd love to know what happens to the epic instant win giveaways if the cards were not redeemed. What happens to, let's say, 50 Harrison Jones and 50 Nick Martin get redeemed? So that's that. Any questions? You need help with anything? Let us know. We'll help you with the instant win, and you can check out the prizes on the website. If there's anyone wants to get any personals while I'm here, I'll do them for you live. There is starter packs, retail box, hobby packs, starter packs. So we'll do them for you while we are live. And then the other break has 2 teams left in break 2408, which will be Wednesday at this stage, as long as it sells out by then. So we'll give you all a few minutes. If anyone wants to get on board to the personals, if you want to get on board, let me know and I'll do the personals for you. And yeah, that's it. We've done the AFL scores. So we've done the AFL review the scores from the weekend. It was a good weekend, a lot of thumping. So if we have a look again, there was 1, 2, 3, I call that 3, 4, 4 games of around 60 or more points. We'll get rid of the select one. So that's that. We'll give you probably a minute. If anyone wants to jump on board for personals while I'm here, I'll give you a minute. We'll give you a minute or two. In that time, you can like and subscribe our videos and channels. So do that so you can make sure you don't miss out on any notifications. If you want to jump on to the personals while I'm live, I'll do that for you now. I'll give it a refresh. Nothing, no one there. And we'll open it for you live while I'm here. See if we can get someone a nice golden ticket or a signature, epic signature, or just something amazing for them. All right, if there's no further personals, we'll wrap up the stream and we'll see you on the next one. I'll give it all a refresh just to make sure I didn't miss anything. 2 teams left in the next break, which will be Wednesday at this stage. St Kilda and West Coast remaining in that one. And in the personals, no further personals have been purchased. That's okay, no worries at all. So we'll leave it at that. We appreciate everyone jumping on board tonight. We saw some amazing cards come out in the breaks we done, and I hope you all had some great fun. Let me just check if I got any messages that I need to. Nope, we're all good there. Yep. No. So I hope you all had fun. I certainly did. We went through the prizes. And if you need any help, just let us know. Check out the breaks on Gimko that are remaining they need filling. So check them out. And we'll see you on the next one. Hopefully it's Wednesday if that break sells out. So for now, you all Have a good night, and we'll see you on the next one. Let's do this. Join us on social media: Discord, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Podbeam. Scan the QR code and see what it does. Thanks for everyone who jumped into all the breaks, and thank you to everyone in the chat. Have a good night for now, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.